Today, I thought I would share with you a new kind of meeting that we're doing with clients. We do a lot of migration projects, and we have the standard meetings that anybody would do, like a kickoff meeting to set expectations, maybe a sandbox review of what it's going to look like in net documents, and then a go-live meeting. One of the ones that are really interesting is what we call the illegal files meeting. What that means is we identify all the documents in the source system that are not going to be migrated into the destination. Then we review that with the client in a live session. So for example, on a recent migration of 3.5 million documents, we identified 1,100, I think it was 20 documents that were not going to go into net documents. 1,100 of them were in the main cabinet, and then the other 20 documents were spread out over 3 or 4 cabinets. So we produced a workbook basically with a tab for each of the cabinets, and it's pretty obvious that most of them are illegal. For example, you can't have an executable in net documents. You can't have a document that has no extension in net documents. That's part of their published list of invalid documents that will not be put into net documents. So we list every single document. And again, out of 3.5 million, we only identified 1,100. And almost all of them were, in fact, illegal documents. I'll just give you a few examples of ones that we were able to fix. One was some of the documents had very weird version numbers on them that would not have been acceptable. We just had a copy of those documents. They got a new version number, and then they would now go in. And there's only about 20 of those documents, but we were able to fix those. So sometimes you can resolve a few of them, but basically you realize that all of these are valid illegal documents. So the benefit of this is for the client, first of all, they can see there's a very small number that are not going to win. But secondly, they can stand up to the partners or to other people in the firm and with confidence say there's quality here and there's going to be a quality migration and all the valid documents are going to go into net documents. Now, historically, we used to know that at the end, after the migration, we could see what didn't go in. But because we developed our processes, we can now tell that right up front at the start of the project, and then we can plan with the client. One other example I'll give you is, let's say there was a video file that was too big. Then a video file could be stored somewhere, and then a link to that video put into net documents. So even though the document doesn't win, we can get a link in there and that can be searched for. With all these things, it just shows the quality that we're trying to deliver for clients. And hopefully we're going to have one of these illegal file meetings with you as part of your migration if you're going for a top quality migration partner that DoxAdvisors is. So thanks for listening, and we look forward to working with you hopefully someday.